Gorilla Gold is a very active, high-grade gold growth company operating in Western Australia. So 3 projects in WA, all near multiple bits of infrastructure, so milling infrastructure, transport infrastructure, all on granted mining leases, all historic gold mines, looking and actually growing our resources significantly across all of these projects. The Comet Vale project, 100 k's north of Kalgoorlie, is our flagship project. We've currently got 5 rigs drilling at Comet Vale with a view to a major resource upgrade in Q4. The Mulwarrie project, which is 60 k's west of Comet Vale, so really great synergies between these 2 projects. We've recently announced a 300% increase in the MRE at Mulwarrie after only 4 months of drilling, and the Vivian project up near Leinster. So all of these things, high-grade gold mines with significant growth potential. To date, we've drilled 75,000 metres in this calendar year. About 30 of that went to Mulwarrie. That was a very straightforward proposition. Mulwarrie was really discovered in 2017 by Spitfire and was tied up in M&A ever since, and we acquired the project from Genesis in last November 2024. And it was really straightforward. There was lots of open arrows on the long sections, and it was a case of getting in there, rapidly drilling it, and having this really rapid resource growth plan for Mulwarrie. And really what we've done is we took that resource from 80,000 ounces at about 2.5 grams to 350,000 ounces at 3.6 grams, and it's our first crack there. The next thing we look to do at Mulwarrie is effectively doubling that resource again, and we'll start drilling to that end in the not too distant future. The Mulwarrie project is 10 kilometres away from the Ora Banda mill. As I mentioned already, 60 k's away from our flagship Comet Vale project, but it's also 90 k's away from the Paddington mill and 100 k's away from the Mount Ida mill. So there's lots of infrastructure in the region. It's one of our key tenets really, is having projects near multiple infrastructure pieces. Comet Vale has produced 200,000 ounces at 20 grams. Very high grade gold mine, finished operating in 2020. So, you know, that's really key for us, and it demonstrates that the ore bodies at Comet Vale are extractable. So that's number one. Also Comet Vale, the past focus for previous operators has just been extracting the gold and not doing the exploration piece. And at Comet Vale, we've really demonstrated that, you know, we started drilling this with 1 rig in October. We've now got 5 rigs on the go, and we've made numerous discoveries at this project. Major discovery at Lakeview, the Sovereign North discovery, which is right along strike of the historic workings that have been there for 100 years, the Happy Jack discovery that we've broadcast recently, and I think lots more to come at Comet Vale. So in the next weeks and months for Gorilla, in terms of news flow, we've got a major down dip drilling program at the Lakeview discovery. So Lakeview was discovered in late February. We've got 3 diamond rigs on the go drilling the down dip positions at Lakeview. So we'll have results from this coming through in the coming weeks and months. And we've also got results from Mulwarrie drilling that didn't make it into the resource that are still coming through the lab over the next weeks and months. We've got RC drilling from the Cheer prospect, from Sovereign North, from Happy Jack, and from other regional prospects that we're doing exploration drilling on at the moment at the Comet Vale project. And then at the same time, we're effectively doing greenfields exploration on a brownfield project. So we've got lots of basic work that hasn't been done, broad scale geochemistry, geophysics to help us target things. And at the same time, for Mulwarrie, we've got really detailed met test work underway now, so we can really understand the ore bodies and other permitting work. So it's a very busy time at Gorilla, and there's lots of news coming out to the market soon. Gorilla has some great people involved. So at the board level, we've got Dean Healy as the chairman. He's been the chair for nearly 5 years of the company. We've got Simon Lawson involved as a non-executive director. We're doing a great job, done a great job with Spartan, and very, very active with Gorilla. Alex Hewlett, who I've worked with previously at Delta Lithium, is on the board as well. Calvin Flynn is on the board, who's worked with Alex extensively as well in the past. At the exec level, myself, Mark Roslapper as CFO, Mark's great, got lots of mining experience with pretty big companies. And Matt Crowe, who has already won Prospector of the Year once, and who knows, maybe he'll get another go at that with Gorilla. Gorilla is a great investment opportunity. We are very active. We are doing what we said we would do. We said we would get out there and drill lots of meters, which we've done so. And luckily, at the same time, we've also found lots of ounces. So we've already added 550,000 ounces to the register, these high-grade ounces in WA this year at Vivian and at Mulwarrie. And we've got our biggest resource update yet to come, and that'll be at Comet Vale in Q4. Also, our high-grade strategy means that we can build optionality into what we do with these projects, what we do with these assets. That's one of the really key things about Gorilla is we will not be tied down to a particular path or a particular route. We'll be able to do whatever is best for our shareholders when it comes to it.